Do you feel like you're sounding the alarm
Yes.
for people that don't understand what the is going on?
So here, I'll put it up for you here, yeah?
Digital currencies could be a digital version of money, a bit like a digital banknote.
But that's the guy who runs our economy in the UK. His name's the Chancellor of the Exchequer. Just read the quote. Digital cash could be programmed to ensure it is only spent on essentials or goods which an employer or government deems to be sensible.
Hola a todos, bienvenidos a un nuevo video, espero que estén muy pero que muy bien. Este video no contiene demasiada edición como los otros, pero es que la noticia es muy reciente. En el contexto de lo que está pasando en Rusia y en Ucrania, están surgiendo una gran cantidad de teorías y vertientes. Y en esta ocasión, a petición de todos, les voy a traer la traducción de un fragmento de este podcast de los más grandes del mundo. Estoy hablando de Joe Rogan. Si no conoces a esta celebridad, te invito a que hagas una breve indagación. ¿Por qué? Porque este hombre tiene tal cantidad de audiencia que está superando a los medios de comunicación oficiales. En este caso, les traduje antes a Russell Brand. Ahora les voy a hablar del invitado de Joe Rogan, quien dio declaraciones increíbles. Seas escéptico o no, vale la pena echarles un vistazo. Estoy hablando del escritor y activista político llamado Maajid Nawaz. Así que vamos a ver estas declaraciones de este invitado y van a sacar sus propias conclusiones. Eso sí, tuve que editarlo mucho porque muchas cosas que ellos dicen tienen que ver con los pasaportes, con el tema de lo que se pone aquí, y fue difícil transformar el video. Vean.
What they want to do is bring in this thing called the central banking digital currency. They want to replace fiat paper money with digital money as a competitor to Bitcoin and crypto money, right? But instead of being decentralized currency, it will be controlled by a government. It's digital currency, but controlled centrally through the banks, Bank of England. So instead of having a bank account with whatever, HSBC or Bank of America, you'll have a bank account directly with, in the American context, with the Fed. In the UK, directly with the Bank of England. You have a personal bank account, and you're given digital money in that bank account. These are called central banking digital currencies. The Chancellor of the Exchequer in the UK has already announced their intention to do this as the G7 group. And these, if you look up...
This sounds terrifying.
If you look up the Telegraph newspaper...
So I've already Googled it, and there's a lot of headlines about it.
Yep, there's a specific article in the Telegraph, programmable digital currency, yeah? If you can't find it, I'll pull it out from my Twitter feed and...
Todo esto ustedes mismos lo pueden ir a buscar en el Foro Oficial Monetario de Instituciones Financieras. Allí está toda la información de cómo este tipo de moneda puede usarse para limitar el exceso de consumismo, según ellos, del individuo. No es cualquier bien. Estos tal vez incluso pueden referirse a la comida diaria que comeríamos, tal y como lo oyen.
Now what they're doing is they're saying that this digital currency, once you're, because you know everyone knows that with inflation at over 5%, it's now 5.4%, right? Our fiat money, the paper money, is increasingly becoming worthless, and we're headed towards a big disaster. The Fed wants to raise interest rates, but we're in so much debt that if you raise interest rates, people are going to suffer because everyone, we're living on debt as Western economies. So they realize that this kind of the lifespan of paper money is fast coming to an end because of the 2008 economic crash in particular. So they're bringing in these central banking digital currencies. Why is that word programmable in there? Programmable was in that headline was, they've said that this money that you will earn from work, instead of having paper money, you have this digital money. It's programmable so that you can't buy certain foods, or if you do something that your employer doesn't like, it's all in that article. You won't be able to spend your money. In other words, it's not money. They're vouchers. They're like food vouchers. And they can be programmed so that, like the Chinese social credit system, that if you try and use them on a certain thing, it won't work. You say you want to buy a burger and they want you to buy bugs, which is one of the examples used. If you start to try and buy unhealthy meat, it just won't work. You tap your card, you can't buy the thing because you've met your quota that month of burgers. You have to buy something like a vegan meal.
Así que según el Banco de Acuerdos Internacionales, el 60% de instituciones financieras ya estarían indagando para utilizar este tipo de moneda digital programada. Y para ellos, quien controla el poder centralizado va a poder controlar la narrativa y va a poder controlar de algún modo la forma en que se comportan ciertos grupos masificados de personas.
So it won't just be money in the sense of the way we have dollars or pounds today.
Yeah.
It'll be something that's controlled in terms of your ability to distribute it.
Which is why I'm calling it a voucher. It's a coupon.
But even a coupon, if you have a coupon to buy bread,
Yeah.
you can still buy the bread.
Yeah.
Like there's
But
no
you can't buy, see that coupon to buy bread, what you can't do is buy a burger with that coupon. It's for bread.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So you will have this central banking digital currency, and then what they're talking about in that article that we just pulled up is they'll say, right, and it explicitly uses the words, won't be used on something that the employer deems inappropriate or the state.
Esto parecería una coincidencia, pero realmente te deja pensando cuando tú te das cuenta de que todas estas páginas de los bancos están poniendo sus proyectos allí en marcha. También incluso la página oficial del Banco Central Europeo incluye en sus planes la implementación de este recurso.
And anyone who watches Black Mirror will know what I'm talking about. That's that TV show, right?
Yeah.
So what they are telling us, and when I say they, who's they? People in power. That's the head of our economy, the Chancellor of the Exchequer, second most powerful person other than the Prime Minister and maybe the Foreign Secretary in the UK, right? He's telling us, I just played it there for you, he's telling us that's what he, as the UK, the head of the G7, want to bring in for the G7. So a scenario where, like in New York at the moment, because the passport infrastructure is in place, you bring in that digital currency and you've got this total control. And if I'm speaking to you the way I'm speaking now, and my employer or government, you heard that in the quote directly, yeah, deems me as saying or doing something inappropriate, suddenly I can't actually pay to come here and speak to you anymore. My digital currency won't even pay for the ticket because it will be known that I'm coming to speak to you. Sorry, your vouchers don't allow you to purchase that ticket to go and speak to Joe.
¿Qué piensan de todo esto? ¿Cómo creen que se va a desarrollar esta situación? ¿Consideran que lo que está pasando en Rusia y Ucrania es una distracción? Muchos me dijeron que creen que este presidente o este otro líder está tratando de protegernos de una élite, de la otra, que hay una guerra entre dos. Otros dicen que es todo lo mismo. En este momento lo único que sé es que estar divididos no nos va a servir. Y pensar que el otro es mi enemigo es algo que no nos va a beneficiar. Así que lo que tenemos que hacer es tratar de ser la mejor versión de nosotros mismos, de tratar de ayudar al prójimo, aquella persona que valga la pena ayudar, que se deje ayudar. Así que tenemos que crecer juntos, no solo para ver los videos y tener contenido, sino para crecer como una comunidad. Así que no olviden comentar abajo, seguiré trayéndoles esta serie de podcasts. No olviden suscribirse, activar la campanita de notificaciones. Recuerden que estamos conectados y bueno, hasta la próxima.